Alright guys, we have a really fun one here for you today guys. We got a new game called Bloodshed. This is a survival game. Kind of look at it as if you were playing Vampire Survivors, but you changed the style from a top-down game and you turned it into a Doom style 3D FPS. And that's exactly what we have here. This has been so much fun to play. I'm incredibly addicted. And I'm happy to walk you guys through it today. It should be a good time. This game was developed by Com1 Software and is published by Head Up Gaming. And it's a good time. We're using a character called Jared now. Apparently he's pretty shotgun heavy actually. So we're going to level up this shotgun as best as we can. This is an early access title on Steam. I'm sure once the full version comes out at the end of next year, we'll probably get this on consoles as well. I guess this always depends on how popular the game ends up being. But, yeah, pretty ambitious development cycle, actually. We've only got a couple missions to start with on this at the moment. But apparently, the roadmap is scheduled to be completed in around about 6 months. And on top of that, they want to add all sorts of other features as well, which we're going to go through over the course of this stream anyway. But yeah, really it's a survival game. I mean, if you've played Vampire Survivors, Death Must Die, any of that stuff, I mean, you're going to get the hang of it straight away. You just get a whole bunch of mobs. As the game goes, they'll be increasingly difficult. Along the way, you have to collect these orbs. And then once you collect enough of them, you can level up. And you can improve your arsenal accordingly. You can pick, like, an ability. Like, for example, you got this magnet which will draw the orbs to you, which is really, really handy, actually, because if you get surrounded by mobs, they're very hard to pick up. Or you can upgrade your current weapons, add more weapons. What's really cool about this game is, like, Doom. You know, a lot of these other survival games, you use all your weapons at once. You can only use one weapon at a time. And the strategy is, I guess, different weapons have different strengths. Depending on the enemies. You can see we got a pitchfork here, which is really cool. Or we can go back to our shotgun. And just like in any Survivors game, or anything of that like, it's all about strategically leveling up your abilities or your weapons to have the best loadout. This is a good training mission, guys. This one only goes for 5 minutes, so it's a good one to show you. As I said, we're using Jared right now. He's pretty shotgun heavy. We might use another character on a harder level next. If I've got a confession, actually, guys, this is actually the only level I've passed so far. It's pretty grind heavy. It seems like, I mean, obviously the better you are at these kind of games, the more you can advance quicker. I'm a pretty casual gamer, so it's probably going to take me maybe a little bit of extra work compared to other people. But, you know, I don't mind the monotonous grind sometimes. It's relaxing. And sometimes when you just want to play a mindless slayer and clear the mind, a game like this is really going to scratch the itch. So, yeah, once again, this bad boy is called Bloodshed if you want to check it out on Steam, guys. So it looks like we only got about 2 minutes here left. Another awesome thing, guys, is you've got these candles. You probably remember in a game like Vampire Survivors, and I am making a lot of comparisons to that game. You can open candles and get different things like money, health pickups, maybe some other things. This is no different. So it's good if you have the opportunity to smash a candle or two that you do so. There are also champion enemies in the harder levels as well, which will drop a chest, which will give you the opportunity to get a lot more items, say, than just from your standard leveling up. What should we learn? I didn't really want any of these right now, but you know what? I'll actually show you the chain gun. The chain gun does some heavy duty damage. I actually only just unlocked the ability to use this recently. When you hit certain achievements in this game, like killing a certain amount of enemies, or leveling up a certain gun for the first time, for example, you will gradually unlock new stuff. I had a look at the table before, and apparently already, even in early access, there's a lot of different abilities and weapons that you can unlock. So, even in its early stage, I think this game is going to keep you busy for a pretty long time. And like I said, as you can see, this chain gun is really, really, really powerful. The only problem is, obviously, being a chain gun, it has a massive cooldown. And the last thing you want to do is get swarmed by mobs. I guess in a cooldown period. Well, there you go. That looks like a champion enemy there. Maybe. Is it? Let's see if we can get Big Fatty Boomba over here. You got a bunch of different characters in this with different personalities as well. Some pretty funny catchphrases as well. Like one of the characters I was using before was referencing everything between Urkel and 9 Inch Nails. It's just complete polar opposites of each other. But it's cool that the developers of this have the sense of humor and try to give the game a little bit of personality, which I think is a big difference maker. Look at this, we just survived this 5-minute level. So that's our warm-up one. We're actually going to try a harder one next. Let's see if we've unlocked any abilities before we move on. We've unlocked the ability to use a sawn-off shotgun for all characters because we maxed it out with old mate Jared here. So there you go. Now any character we want can use the sawn-off shotgun. It's a shame that was only in Doom 2. Rather in Doom 1, by the way, unless you use mods. I wish Doom 1 had the sawn-off shotgun. That was a cool weapon. Maybe I just need to learn how to play Doom 2. We're going to do another mission here. As you can see, only 4 missions right now. You have to complete each one to unlock the new one. I haven't completed Forlorn Hollow. We're just going to have one try today. Survive for 20 minutes is a requirement. And this time we're going to use Flynn Steel. In like Flynn. And if you don't know what that expression means, I would recommend you jump on Google. Errol Flynn, he was a legend with the ladies and in the movies. And that's what I'm going to do. We're going to use like in like Flynn here. Alright guys, much bigger map and we have to survive for longer. And it's amazing actually how much more sophisticated this map looks compared to the last map. But I mean, they're all supposed to be somewhat of an upgrade, aren't they? We have the Desert Eagle here. This is a pretty good gun actually. The shotgun has great power, but obviously a big reload. And I kind of like that this gun sort of has a balance between, I guess you could say, firepower, fire speed, and reload speed. I mean, I guess you could call this the jack of all trades, master of nothing gun. So far, so good. I mean, it's going to be pretty good early on here. But later on, when the mobs get pretty crazy, that could definitely be the big difference maker. I mean, as I said, I haven't beaten this level yet. The furthest I think I've got was about 11 minutes in. And it was with this character though, so in like Flynn, we might get lucky here today. We're going to increase our might here, give ourselves some more strength, see if that makes a difference. I don't usually get too worried in this particular level until about 5 minutes in. Once you get 5 minutes in, there are these enemies, kind of similar to in Diablo 1. You know when you shoot those creatures that would drop the acid? There's some enemies just like that in this game. And I've literally in a couple runs of this gone from having almost full health to 0 by accidentally running over these submissions. So we just need to be careful that we look out for them, we're vigilant, and that we try to shoot them from a distance. Easier said than done though when you get surrounded and you're constantly running away. But hey, let's keep going here. So, yeah, I highly recommend you guys try this game. I've been having an absolute ball with this. So far, oh yeah, we got these, like, zealots in this. It kind of, I don't know, they kind of look like religious zealots. But they're throwing these, like, Grim Reaper scythes. And, you know, they take so many shots, too. I wonder if you get more points for a headshot. I haven't even tried. Let's do it a little bit of an experiment. Shoot it? Well, I mean... I can't really do that experiment yet. As long as I'm on target, I'm 1 and 2 shot killing everyone. It does look like you do get some more points for headshots. I did notice with these guys that we're getting 80 hit points of damage in the body. And if you look in the head, 100 plus. Alright, so I need to try and improve my accuracy a little bit here and shoot a little bit less like a stormtrooper. I wonder what guns we're going to use today. I'm wondering if I should just take the chance and just upgrade this gun and maybe upgrade some more abilities. I mean, we have some strength abilities and defense abilities. You can also use traps in this. And there's like bear traps which will keep the enemies frozen. Poisonous ticks you can use. This is not a great start, guys. We're only 3 minutes in. I've almost lost half my health. But as I said, there are candles that do hold health items, but I just don't know which ones do. See, look at that. I mean, that's money at least for upgrades later. I might show you guys the skill tree at the end. Oh, jeez. I think the early strategy you might have to find is maybe find a wall that we can stand behind so some bitches don't sneak behind us. Now, we just got like an explosion orb, which I think destroyed a whole pile of enemies on the screen. You see, there's a lot more orbs over here that we haven't picked up. So, should get a couple levels up quickly, hopefully. Oh, here's that chest I was talking to you about before. We unlocked a champion enemy here. So, let's see if we can get anything interesting. So, we've leveled up our machete, our gun, and I think we got some money too. Again, that'll be for the skill tree later on. Oh, jeez. I really need... I kind of taken a chance running over these damn things. I really need to find somewhere safe. Alright, this is a wall that I was thinking about. Alright. We might be safe here for a minute. We'll see how it goes. Oh, boy. No, I'm not. They're coming in all directions, bro. Oh, man. Is that a health item? Well, that couldn't have come at a better time. We got 20 health. So we got half our health still. At least it... Oh, dude, is there someone... No. Alright, we're okay for now. As long as no one sneaks up behind me.
Turns out the only thing cool.
There we go. We'll add our might. Increases might by 25%. There we go. Yeah, see, we haven't encountered these acid guys yet. I always found those enemies that threw the fireballs and the projectiles back in the day in Doom were always hard to avoid. This is no different. I guess these cut-out 3D graphics, the depth perceptions can certainly be a little bit confusing at times. Well, there's a candle here. What's in here? Maybe more money?
This is my first resort.
Just a little bit. So we can either use a bear trap. No, we're going to keep increasing our gun. If we up it... Okay, so our Desert Eagle gun is maxed out. So now we have a choice of continuing to upgrade our abilities or possibly getting another weapon. I guess the question is, what weapon are we going to get? Since this is kind of like a pop shot gun, I wouldn't mind having some automatic next. Maybe the chain gun. I probably won't use it too much immediately because we'll have to max it out for the better performance. But I mean, this is a pop shot gun, so I think an automatic would be good if we need to clear out mobs. Right, there we go, almost 6 minutes in. Well, hey, we already lasted longer than the cap of the first game, so that's a good sign.
Good effort, pal. Not really.
So at least now it looks like I've almost killed everything. I have some breathing room. Oh, look at this. We got like the mermen from Castlevania. I definitely think just like Castlevania, the enemies, Vampire Survivors, the enemies were inspired by Castlevania. It certainly looks that way anyway. As I said, we have to survive 20 minutes, guys, and unless we have some kind of miracle, doesn't look like it's going to happen today.
My sheer talent.
I certainly have not given up. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, so you can get those vacuum orbs in candles as well, which automatically brings some precious orbs to you as well. So it helps you level up and all that. There we go. See, now that we've leveled up a fair bit, the orbs aren't filling as much experience. Now these are those acid guys that I see. Look at that, big ring of acid. We gotta stay away from those bad boys. Just for now. Now let's see if we can try and find some health out of these candles. See, look at that. And the acid takes a minute to disappear as well. Oh, that's alright. So we have cleared a path. Part the Red Sea, oh, 1 coin only. I'm not trying to get too biblical. It just seemed maybe I'm just getting a bit carried away here. Oh. Alright, let's go up the stairs and see if we can get some health or something valuable out of these candles. I've only got 14 health left. Okay, here we go. Armor decreases suffered damage. Well, I think that would, all things considering, probably be a really, really good idea. I tend to, in these survival games, always go like a barbarian style where I do like really heavy damage, but I could die from like a paper cut, if that makes sense. Is that the second time this stream I've made a paper cut reference? I'm not sure. It is a little bit of an overused term from me. Is there anyone behind me? No, I'm still safe here for now. This is definitely one of those games where you need one eye in the back of your head. Alright, so we're 8 minutes. Oh, dude, we must have shot the acid guy. Alright, I think there's a candle over here. There's some candles over here. Never know, guys. It might be a health candle. Let's have a look. Nuh-uh. Oh, well. Way more candle. Oh, wow. We got these shield guys. Aha! Smart bomb. Hey, he didn't die in a smart bomb. That smart bomb's supposed to kill everything on screen. I want my money back. Oh, jeez. Alright, now what? The enemy art design in this also reminds me of Might and Magic 7. Did you guys ever play the 90s? What was it? The New World Computing Might and Magic games? I think you can get them on Ubisoft now. The enemies remind me of that style as well. Man, I had some great memories of those games too. Definitely a different type of pace, however.
Got blood in my mouth. Yuck.
Alright, what's in here? Still no health items. I definitely think the health items are easy to find in Vampire Survivors, and Doom for that matter. Yeah, we only got... I tell you what, I'm very impressed at how long we've kept this small amount of health lasting, though. I think my luck about to run out, but I didn't think I'd get near 10 minutes in here, so this is okay. Just happy that I've got some gameplay to show you all. I'll also show you the skill tree at the end, guys, and let you know, at least for now, what we're working on. Wow. Alright, well, jeez, they're coming from both sides, bro. Alright, well, we gotta try and find another candle. Oh, jeez, they're throwing fire sights now. This must be a champion enemy, I'm guessing. Yeah, there's a chest. You never know, we might get something in here that we need. Probably took a big chance dive bombing into that. So what we get there? We got the money. We got the money. And we got the money. Hey, if that was in Vegas, we'd have $1 million right now. There, boom. Well, we got some current... Oh, dude. Well, the bad news is we just lost the game. The good news is we take the money to the skill tree. So we'll have a little look before we finish. Unlocks a health bar. Reach a total kill count of 2,500. Unlocks a health bar. That must mean the health bar for enemies, because you could already see my health bar. There you go. So we must see how much damage the enemies take until they die. That'll be really handy. We'll definitely play this in the future, guys, again. So we're going to go the upgrades. As you can see, yeah, we can permanently upgrade our might. Doesn't really seem like a whole lot of difference. And then you can also upgrade your armor, which I think we kind of need. So we might do one upgrade for... We can only afford to upgrade the armor for now. Alright, and I'm sure we'll unlock some more things as we go along. I'm sure after early access passes, we'll have a lot more features, a lot more levels. As I said, the roadmaps are about 6 months. I'm looking forward to seeing what the developers make of this game. Thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoyed another Let's Play with 1 coin only. And I will see you on the next video, guys.